I'm sanding my floor because there were scratches and whatnot. And I have finished sanding the floor and I'm vacuuming. So I took a break from sanding, put a little lipstick on. Because, yeah, my work outfit. Okay, so car accidents. I have been in 4, and none of them have been my fault. Not one. Right out of college, I was on my way to work, and I was at a stoplight, and a couple of kids were in a VW Bug making a left turn, and I could see them. They were just having a great time, laughing and having fun, and he took the turn rather hard and hit some water and went hydroplaning, and it was like it was all in slow motion because I'm at the light. There's a car in front of me, behind me, I'm boxed in, and I'm watching this like it's in slow motion, and I see the kids laughing and having a good time, suddenly going to horror as they realized they were out of control. And he plowed into the back of my van, which really just dented the hubcap. I mean, it did no damage. Meanwhile, his car was undrivable. I flew out of the car screaming at the boys. I don't know, it was like I was possessed. I was almost speaking in tongues, and the tongues were really entirely made up of profanity. I was screaming at the boys, and a guy I worked with was about 3 or 4 cars back. He actually jumped out of his car because he saw what happened, and he was running toward us because he thought I was going to beat the crap out of those kids, which I didn't touch them. I did, and the cop came, and I was so worked up, and he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm just really mad." Their car was just a wreck, and I just remember that kid going, "My dad's gonna kill me. My dad's gonna kill me." I'm like, "Yeah, good for you." I don't handle that very well. I'm not proud of it. Not proud of it at all. I was in an accident. I had the car. It was a used car for 13 days, and this tow truck, in fact, ran a red light and T-boned me. And I also, it was hard to open the door because he hit my side, but I climbed out of the car screaming profanity once again at him, yelling and saying that I had the car for just 13 days and that they had run a red light and yada yada blah. And he's like, "Well, I have my lights on." I'm like, "I don't care." And it's almost like I can't help it. It just spews forth. I am not proud of that. I own it, but I'm not proud of it. And it's kind of embarrassing because when I get really mad or say I smash my finger in a car door, it's just profanity, really. That being said, that is what it is. That's what I do. And then the next time I'm on my way to work in another crappy car, but it was drivable. It was driving. I was having a good day. This semi, this is me. This semi comes up and decides to get in my lane and hits my back tire, or the back of my car, and I start to sort of spin into him, but I managed to correct the car and continue to go straight because he was nudging me, and he realized that he had hit me and kind of then went over from his lane all the way to the far left lane, and he sped up. Well, I sped up, and I got next to him, and I'm like doing this over, telling him to get over to the side right now. I was just pointing and, whatever. And he pulls over and he's like, "Did you think I wasn't going to stop?" I said, "I don't know." But I will say, I didn't use any profanity when I got out of the car because I realized, I think at that point with the semi, I could have easily have been squished. And I don't know, divine intervention, whatever, I was able to maneuver the car and not roll into it. I think there was some of, "Oh my God, I think I dodged a bullet." I don't know. I was just, I was really nice, although I did make him pull over like that. Like, "Chuck, are you okay?" Chuck just came running in. She looks kind of scared. But for the most part, I would embarrass sailors cursing. It's bad. Unless it's my fault, then I would be very apologetic. I really believe that if I was the one that hit somebody, I would be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I would understand if someone were angry with me. And I have been fortunate that my accidents have been minor. And then the one I was in a couple of years ago, I wasn't driving. So those are my car accident stories. Yeah, I guess the key would be just don't piss me off if you don't want to hear the profanity. If you're a fan of it, then, maybe I could accommodate you.